flexible in what I did. I enjoy very much in helping people. So charitable work has always been very important. I've served on many boards over the years, and I really enjoy having a cause that I can rally behind and support and fundraise for. Being self-employed and being the CEO of a business myself for 12 years, it gave me that freedom. It gave me that flexibility to reach out into the community and work with organizations that meant a lot to me and really drive something that was way more important to me than driving nails. So think about that when you think about your purpose. And often this vision and that purpose is very tied together. So when you're in those processes and you're thinking through it, really search for what hits home with you. Because oftentimes you think, I don't know anything about construction, it means nothing to me. What Peter said earlier today hit home with me, because it isn't necessarily what you choose, it's what mindset you go with, what vision you go with, what purpose, what's driving you. Do you believe it? Do you love it? Do you care about it? Is it doing something so special for yourself or the people that you care about or your community that that's why you do it? That's a good enough purpose for me. It always was. So really think about that. It really is the why for me. We'll go on to strategy and communication. And Peg touched just a little bit on this morning. Peter talked a lot about relationship. Beth talked about relationship. Relationship was the #1 most important thing for me being successful in construction. The reason that is because I chose to pick relationships and build on them. I never advertised in construction. Every client that I ever got came from me as referral. So, like Michael, the major income source for me was always from someone else who believed in what I had done for them and our relationship. If you can say that in business, it will move you light years ahead. I promise you. So when you're thinking about relationships, it's important to not look at it as always a networking situation. You know, it needs to be a situation where you make a plan. For me, a plan was about a daily, a weekly, a monthly system of constantly staying and connected to the people that I was in relationships with. I would send emails. I would send cards. I hand wrote 400 Christmas cards every year because I believed that it was important that people knew that I was taking the time, myself personally, to stay connected with them. If I saw something and I thought it meant something to you, I would make a note to myself to make a phone call to you or catch up with you with coffee. Those relationships and those touch points are very important because if you only come to people when you need them, financially or otherwise, you will find those relationships will step back from you. So the small, simple steps that you take to keep people engaged with you are really, really important. The staying connected part touches on a lot of different things. With the clients, with customers, but also with your community. We come to the how in strategy, I believe. And how is a dangerous question when it's only asked in itself. I say to you today that how is in the room with you. Literally. The people who are here joining you in the commitment of the 80% shift is your how. So if you need to learn how to do QuickBooks, you have Beth. If you need an attorney and you have a question for how, there is Beth. Mary Beth, sorry. If you have the how question of marketing, there is Dennis. How surrounds you. So before you jump to the what ifs in life, like what if this and what if that, because what if will get you in a dangerous place when you start talking what ifs and strategies. Instead of getting into those what ifs, move away from what if and move into how in a more logical and less emotional, actionable point, which is how surrounds you. Look to other people to answer questions that you are struggling with in business. We'll move on to action. Action is decision. Decision to move forward. Decision to get the mindset. Decision to focus on vision, which is what's driving you. What is your purpose? Own those things. Walk through this process 1,000 times if you have to come to the when, the where, the how, the what, and the why for yourself. Own that. You're the only person who can. You need to do it for yourself and for the people that you choose to engage in your business with you. So I'll leave you with one final thought. Someone sent me a great email. about the holiday season. So I want to give you a holiday challenge. And my challenge is this. We're thinking on the 80% shift today about business. So I'll give you the 80% shift on what I think should happen this holiday season. Instead of filling your carts at Walmart full of things that are made in other places than here and wrapping them up in whatever else we do and stressing out and being burdened with this, let's take it back. Take it back for yourself, take it back for your family, the friends, the people that you choose to engage with. Reach out to someone in business, a local person who owns a restaurant. Buy gift certificates from them. If you have a family member that is struggling in accounting, then call Beth and get them a session. If you have somebody that's in transition, make an arrangement with Peg. Reach out and do something different. Get committed to the people that you do business with and give back to them. Think of entrepreneurs this year when it's time for Christmas. Go to local craft shows. Think on that 80% shift, because I think if we all started to do just a little bit towards that, this true 80% shift would happen. We wouldn't be on that island anymore. So we as Americans, go back to your community and work hard in it and however you see fit. But I challenge you this fall, this winter. Think about it. So, Peg.